Let's do a quick compare and contrast between QuickBooks Pro versus Premier. What's really the difference, and what should you care about that? Really important. So here's an overview I want you to really allude to when you think about this compare and contrast. So QuickBooks is arguably one of the most popular names in accounting software, no doubt about it. So for nearly 30 years, or even 40 years, small businesses, freelancers, self-employed, and accountants have used QuickBooks to manage business finances, track mileage, and make tax filing a lot easier. And its two most popular plans, we have QuickBooks Pro and QuickBooks Premier, have some key differences best suited for different audiences. So in today's conversation, we'll really go through the ins and outs, and I'll talk to you about each one of them, what you should care about, and what are the pros and cons. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. And I want to first start with, I want to give you a glance into this compare and contrast. So there are a few key differences between QuickBooks Pro and QuickBooks Premier. Perhaps the most notable is that QuickBooks Premier includes features specifically designed for businesses in certain industries, such as manufacturing, contracting, and professional services. And QuickBooks Pro, on the other hand, is more generalized and does not include this industry specific features. Both versions of QuickBooks use 64-bit computing power, offer bill pay, have a limited mobile app, make it easy to track income and expenses, send invoices, send estimates, run reports, track sales tax, monitor inventory, pay your 1099 contractors, and track time. And either option gives you a robust set of features perfect for small and large businesses alike. And each version, I'm talking here about QuickBooks Pro and QuickBooks Premier, allows for multiple users to access the account, which is with a caveat though. All users must have and pay for their own account, even if it's a colleague working in the same office. So this differs widely from other options in the market, including its own online counterpart. I'm talking about QuickBooks Online. And in terms of price, QuickBooks Premier is also more expensive than QuickBooks Pro. Overall, QuickBooks Premier is better suited for businesses that need industry-specific features, while QuickBooks Pro is a better option for small businesses with more general accounting needs. So that's like the overview here. But now I want to dig a little deeper. I want to go granular. Let's first talk about the Pro. So the QuickBooks Pro, and here prices will start at around $550 to $600 per year, and so payroll is available as an add-on for $35 per month, and you can actually manage inventory with this. So you have inventory capability here. So QuickBooks Pro Plus actually is a desktop-based accounting software designed for small businesses. It offers unlimited support and access to QuickBooks experts. In other words, you are able to create a copy of your file for your accountant and give user-level permissions to your colleagues. Just fantastic. It's important to understand that while you can collaborate with up to 3 users, each user, as I just said before, must pay for his or her own subscription. So when you connect to your bank, QuickBooks automatically downloads and categorizes each transaction. So if you have financial data to import from other programs, such as Excel, you can do this, not a problem at all. Plus, you can organize your data by customer, vendor, and employee center. So when you create and send invoices, you can also send automatic reminders for anything past due. This is just fantastic. And the thing is that QuickBooks Pro doesn't just handle invoices either. You can create professional estimates and payments receipts too. So this is kind of cool. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a quick compare and contrast. So we're doing a quick comparative analysis of 2 QuickBooks products. So we have QuickBooks Pro and QuickBooks Premier. And so it's really important to understand also that when we talk about QuickBooks Pro, you have a more comprehensive accounting products. Okay, you have a more comprehensive accounting products. You can actually collaborate. You can actually run more in-depth reports. You can say, I want to have a clear view of my finances. I want to pay attention to things that are important in terms of trial balance. For example, I can run in-depth accounting reports, balance sheets, cash flow statements, income statements, or a statement of owner's equity. So you can do that. And we're talking about granular. So really you can go as granular as possible, depending on how deep you want to have the analysis. And we also love the fact that those reports can be customized based on the time period that you want. Okay, you can do month over month, this month versus last month. You can do what this month versus this month last year. You can do a lot of those iterations. I want to quickly talk to you now about the pros and cons of the QuickBooks Pro. So here are the pros. Here are the advantages. You have a more affordable solution. So basically, when you compare the Premier to the Pro, because the Pro is around $550 to $650, the Premier is around $800 to $850 to $900 sometimes. Okay, depending on the kind of configuration you have. And in terms of the other advantage we love with the QuickBooks Pro is that you are able to pay 1099 contractors. So this is kind of suitable if you are dealing with a lot of contractors, you have freelancers, and you need to actually abide by your tax obligations at the end of the year, or even during the year. So this capability is kind of cool. So you can pay 1099 contractors. You have unlimited support from the QuickBooks Pro team, the support team. This is important, especially if you are in an industry that requires constant feedback in terms of the software, in terms of how you're running your business. For example, if you're dealing with healthcare and you have regulations that are a little tighter in that sector, you will need to have access to support. And this is where QuickBooks Pro can really shine, can really help you out. And you can clock employee time and billable hours also through this software. So this is kind of cool. And so those are the pros. What about the cons here? Now, you must pay for each user. I just said that before. So basically, you can collaborate with up to 3 users, but each user must pay for his or her own subscription. So this is how QuickBooks really makes money off of your team or you. But hey, listen, this is the business model they have. It is what it is. You have fewer reporting options. So even though you do have access to a constellation of reports, it's not really as deep as you have on other QuickBooks programs or on other accounting software. Okay, accounting software. And so you do have fewer reporting options. Like you have some accounting software that give you up to 70 to 100 reports, different reports, from inventory to accounts payable to accounts receivable, and so on and so forth. And when we talk about the QuickBooks Pro, you have a limited mobile app. The mobile app can be better. I mean, I don't know why QuickBooks Pro has that. They haven't, the QuickBooks engineers, they haven't really beefed up the user interface for the mobile app on this one. But yeah, it is what it is. So you have everything about the QuickBooks Pro. Let's talk about the QuickBooks Premier. So when you think about the QuickBooks Premier, prices will start at around $800 to $900, sometimes $950 per year. So you do have payroll available as an add-on. So you have to pay I think $50 to $75 extra per month if you want to add payroll, and you can manage inventory without a problem, and you don't need to have an add-on. Inventory is already embedded in it. Okay. And this is kind of important. Now, QuickBooks Premier Plus allows up to 5 users, whereas the Pro allows up to 3 users, provided that each pay for his or her own account. So the same process here. Even if you have the number of users, is kind of cool, but each will pay for his or her own account. You can run reports such as profit and loss, expenses, and balance sheets. With Premier, you get access to more than 150 reports, including industry-specific ones. Remember, if you remember earlier, I was just talking to you about the fact that the Pro had fewer reporting options. With the Premier, you have access to more than 150 reports, including specific ones. So if you're in accounting, if you're in consulting, if you're in architecture, if you whatever sector you're in, you can get very industry-specific ones. Advanced reporting lets you create custom reports, such as consolidated data from multiple companies. And using data from previous years, you can create a forecast and track its progress in dollars and percentages. You can also make one from scratch and categorize it by customer, job, and class. This is kind of cool. And one of the most unique features is the ability to bill clients on a progressive basis by job phase. So this is kind of cool. For example, if you are in the construction industry, the ability to bill clients on a progressive basis is really good. You can also use it if you are a lawyer. Okay, or if you're if you're a CPA, an accountant, so be able to have this sort of gradual billing. This is kind of cool, and so this works great. This sort of gradual billing works great for businesses that are paid incrementally, such as construction companies, accounting firms, lawyers, in some cases, and any business knows that profitability matters more. So with QuickBooks Premier, you are able to track this by products, projects, and clients. So you are tracking profitability at 3 levels: products, project, and clients. Plus, you can run reports on donor contributions or sales summaries specific to your industry. Let me quickly talk to you about the pros and cons of the Premier. Okay, so when you think about QuickBooks Premier, I want you to think about a more robust reporting capability here, including previous reconciliation. So this is kind of cool in terms of adding a level or a layer of granularity to the analysis. And we also love the fact that QuickBooks Premier offers more industry-specific features than Pro, and you are able to work offline. So if you happen to be in an area where you don't have signal and something happens, or you just lost signal, you don't have internet, you are able to work online, not a problem. And you can manage back orders through QuickBooks Premier. Again, so when we talk about operational flexibility, operational capability, operational efficiency, QuickBooks Premier seems to give you more in terms of those elements. Okay, and also again, it's very important to have proper financial accounting processes in place so that you are able to get reports as soon as possible. Not only get reports, but also get the data the data input a lot faster. And what about the cons? So I spoke to you about the pros. What about the cons here? Now, if you want to add payroll will cost you extra. So payroll will run like $50 to $75 and per month, depending on the complexity of the payroll, the number of users, the number of the headcount that you have, and also depends also on how many states you're in. Because see, if you are, let's say you are in multiple states and payroll is done at the state level, but also at the federal level. So the more states you're in, the more your expenses will be in terms of payroll capabilities. Okay, just keep that in mind when you are thinking about the QuickBooks Premier. Also, in our view, one of the detriments we found with QuickBooks Premier is that it is more expensive than QuickBooks Pro. It is expensive. You know, you saw a delta. There was a delta of $200. So the Pro was costing you what, $599 or something like that, and the Premier is costing you $799. So this is it's just you know. So yeah, the Pro was costing you $549, and the Premier $799. So this is $250. Okay, that's a big delta, really. Okay, and in terms of the Premier, the mobile app really could be better also. So this is something that overall the engineers at QuickBooks need to work on to make sure that the app is just really fantastic. I want to quickly remind you of today's topic again. We're doing a quick compare and contrast between QuickBooks Pro and QuickBooks Premier. Okay, we're analyzing those two elements to really see which one will suit your business. And so here's a review. I really want you to really look on. I want you to look on the screen right now. So how do the products stack up? Because we need to have a clear idea. So when we think about the QuickBooks Pro Plus, you have the starting price $549.99. Okay. And the QuickBooks Premier Plus, you have a $799. So right off the bat, as I just said, you have a delta of $250. Okay. And the thing is that with the Pro, you don't have industry-specific tools, but you have those only in the Premier. You don't have forecasting capability in the Pro. You do have that in QuickBooks Premier. And in terms of the number of users, okay, you have up to 3 in the Pro and up to 5 in the Premier. Okay, just remember that each user must have his or her own account. In terms of reports, for the Pro, you have more than 100, and for the Premier, you have more than 150. And those could be also industry specific. And in terms of your ability to track employee time and billable hours, and for the Premier and Pro, those two capabilities, those two those two software tools allow you to do that, allow you to track employee time and billable hours. So this is kind of cool. So overall, what I want to say here is that if you were to analyze this, you will say that, okay, Premiere is considerably more expensive than Pros, right? And neither offers a free trial, so the only trial is available on the online or enterprise versions of QuickBooks. Another big difference between the two is that Premiere has industry-specific tools, such as the ability to bill by job phase on a progressive basis, track profitability by product, client, or project, and run industry-specific reports. And there are no forecasting features in Pro, but there are with Premiere. You can design a brand new forecast or use data from previous years to see how your business progresses in both dollars and percentages, and segment this forecast by job, type, and other characteristics, not a problem. And Pro allows up to 3 users to access your account, but each user must pay for their own account. And the same goes for Premiere, but it's five users. So overall, you saw it there, the difference between the Premiere and the Pro. Before we close to this conversation, I want to really share with you some alternatives, because if you don't like, for any reason you don't like the QuickBooks Pro or the QuickBooks Premiere, there are other players in the industry. Okay, I mean, granted, the QuickBooks Pro and the Premiere are two of the most popular accounting software programs on the market. However, there are a number of alternative programs available that can provide similar functionality. Some alternative accounting software programs include QuickBooks Online, Xero, FreshBooks, Zoho Books, Neat, and Cashew. And this is really important. Now, these programs offer a variety of features that can be beneficial for businesses of all sizes. For example, Xero provides invoicing and expense tracking capabilities. FreshBooks offers online bill payments and client management tools, and QuickBooks Online provides an easy way to manage your business on the go. And so while QuickBooks desktop versions have a mobile app, it is not nearly as robust as its online version. Okay, so this is something you need to really think about. And in addition, many of these alternative accounting software programs offer free trials or monthly subscription plans that can be more affordable than purchasing QuickBooks Pro Plus or even QuickBooks Premiere Plus outright. So this is the kind of analytical journey I want you to really think about. I want you to go through so you have a clear idea what you're getting yourself into. And it's important also to say that most provide a discount for paying for a year at a time. So all of them typically at around 10% off the annual price. So if you're interested in the Pro or even in the Premiere, and you have the means to pay right away, then just go ahead and do it. And what I want to say here is that, so the bottom line here is what? The bottom line here is that QuickBooks Pro and Premiere both have a wide range of features to help you, small business owner, with your accounting needs. However, Premiere is better suited for businesses that need industry-specific features, while the Pro is a better option for small businesses with more general accounting needs. So if you're not in a specialized industry and your business is, let's say, cash-strapped, you can probably get away with QuickBooks Pro instead of Premiere. Otherwise, just to make sure that you get the best tool for your business, or you can even consider QuickBooks Online. And you know what? We love the QuickBooks Online because this one starts at just $25 per month. Okay, very, very, very reasonable and very affordable. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just comparing and contrasting QuickBooks Premiere to QuickBooks Pro. So I gave you the overview. I spoke about the Pro, then I spoke about the Premiere, and I gave you the final review as well as the alternatives. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.